The very first covenant in the Bible was a covenant of works. The covenant of works was Adam and Eve. There was not a covenant of grace because they didn't need grace because they had not yet sinned. The covenant of works was do this, live, do this, die. All performance, all what they did. It was all a covenant of works. Immediately, God didn't adjust because they sinned. Before the world, he formed the world. It went immediately, when they fell, it went from a covenant of works to a covenant of grace. In Genesis 3:15, when he told the serpent, there'll be enmity between the woman, her seed, and you, talking about the enemy. He will crush your head, you will wound his heel. He's talking about now the work is Jesus. And so you see, the first covenant was a covenant of works. Adam and Eve, do this, obedience, be blessed, do this, die. Covenant of grace. And today, what I'm telling you is, we're still saved by works. Now, that would be confusing if you've been around here because I preach the opposite. But I'm really not preaching the opposite. I'm explaining what I really preach. But we're saved by works. The deal is, whose works am I saved by? I'm saved by Jesus' work. It's by grace through faith in the work of Jesus on the cross. It's by grace. You see, my work will never get me there. And you see, this is why we have this infatuation with works. Because at creation, Adam and Eve were told, do this and you'll be blessed, do this and you'll die. As soon as they fell, what did they do? They tried to sew fig leaves together. They were to be approachable, to please God. Ever since then, we've been trying to please God through what we do, and God said it's only through perfection. That was Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve's perfection was one sin and you die. As long as you're perfect, you're good. Since then, none of us can be perfect, but Jesus. Because Jesus was perfect, his death on the cross, his resurrection, is the work that qualifies. That's then imputed to you. Imputation. One for all, one brought death, condemnation, the grave. One for all, one brought righteousness. One act of righteousness brought righteous justification for all who believe. It's by grace, through faith, in the work of Jesus on the cross. That's how you're redeemed. Because the universal problem is sin from Adam, the universal solution is the gospel. And one day, what you need to understand is we're all going to stand before God. And one day we're going to stand before God, and here's the question that you need to ask yourself today. Who represents you if that were to happen right now?